kind of like my chances.
But you even admit that wasn't enough last year. See, now how am I ever going to know?
We're fine.
You have enough right now to win a championship.
We do.
No, come on.
Why wouldn't we?
Because you didn't do it last year with some extra
Did
players
the year before
around.
that, so we're 1 year removed from it. I mean,
but when you lose people, you're not as good.
And you know more about basketball than I do you?
Well, we could argue that.
You know, it's just, listen.
You may know how to play it better.
Teams in San Antonio, who's been able to rebuild and regenerate and regroup and readjust. They seem to compete for championships year in and year out. And they deal with the same shit they're dealing with now. Now they're done, they don't have enough, blah, 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 and they were always in contention.
But you don't want to be in contention, you want to win it.
We're not San Antonio.
Okay, but I would agree with you, you'll be in contention. But when you lose Lamar and you lose Shannon Brown, for what you need to do, that's...
Well, let's not argue over our clairvoyant powers.
Okay.
Let's just let the season play out and just go from there.
When you spoke with Mitch about the rationale behind the deal, what did he say about the whole Dallas part?
None of your business. None of your business. I mean, this is a conversation that he and I had. Ask Mitch.
You mentioned nervous energy. Does Powell seem settled? I know he skipped that first.
Yeah, Powell seems fine. Powell seems fine. He's ready to go, man. He's in good shape. We spoke before camp, and he's ready to go. He hears the chatter. He's ready to shut a lot of people up.
What do you think of the way he's been handling it? I mean, this can't be easy for him, just waiting.
He's fine.
Does it impress you?
Does that impress me?
Yeah, this is tough. Just being in limbo.
Not really. Not really. I mean, because you have your job to do. You just come out here and do your job. If they trade you, they trade you. You can't worry about it. They talked about trading me in 2000 for Jason Kidd. It's not something you can worry about. You just gotta. They trade you. You go to them, and you come over here, and you make them think about it, which I'm sure Lamar is definitely thinking about, and I know Shannon's definitely thinking about, as Trevor did when he left here. So I mean, it's just how it goes.
You got a chance to talk to Lamar since the trade?
Yeah.
Is there anything to emphasize to him?
Nothing I care to share.
In general terms?
Nope.
The Mavs on their website have a photo of...
If I wanted you to know, I would have tweeted him.
The Mavs on their website have a photo of...
Yeah, I don't even know how to tweet. But they do, so I don't know.
The Mavs on their website have a photo of Odom's new locker. It says, "Welcome, Mr. Odom." They're really laying out the red carpet for him. It seems like they're pretty excited to have him. I mean...
Cool.
They're playing it up pretty big out there. It's interesting to see what they're doing.
Cool.
Are you going to be more congenial this year?
Aren't I just a slice of heaven right now?
This moment, yes. But we haven't even played a game yet.
Yeah, you haven't wrote no book yet. So at my 16th year in the league, I don't really have to sugarcoat. So
Kobe, you mentioned Ron and Devin. Are those the main guys you expect to elevate their role with Lamar not being here?
Right now, that's responsibilities kick up, man. Lamar had the responsibility of the second unit facilitating a lot. It's Ron's job now. He has to command double teams and make plays out of them, which he's comfortable at doing because he's done it his whole career.
Right. So what are you going to need to see out of them with Devin?
Well, Ebanks?
Yeah.
Ebanks just has to do his job. I mean, he's a very good defensive player, a much better offensive player than any of us expected to be. And I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised with him.
Aren't you selling us the bill of goods, talking about Eubanks?
I don't need to do that.
And Artest, who has been unpredictable the last couple of years.
I don't need to do that. If I think a guy's a bum, he's a bum. Smusher, I told you he was a bum.
From day one?
From day one, I said he was a bum. I don't need to sugarcoat anything.
How's Luke looked out there?
Healthy. He's moving around extremely well. And today's a big day because this is kind of like the hump day of camp. Third day, we've been going for long hours. But he looks fine.
Kobe, you think Ron can defend most fours if he has to play there with the roster?
Strong enough to.
Yeah.
He's strong enough to. He's smart enough to. Length would be an issue. So if you're dealing with like a Nowitzki or something like that, you got to obviously send help. But in terms of staying in front of guys, you can do it.
How did everyone handle the double session yesterday?
Everybody was fine. Everybody was moving around fine. It was very competitive. It was a lot of energy. Guys were moving quickly even at the end of practice, so it was good.